Next, let's jump into our finance formulas. I'm only going to give you 3 finance formulas on the test. So let's start with the most basic formula that you have been given on, and that is our compound interest formula. The key idea around the compound interest formula is that I actually only put in my money one time. So it's a one-time deposit, and then I let it grow. This is less common in the real world than the other 2 formulas. But as an example, if you've ever heard of a certificate of deposit or a CD, you put an amount of money, let's say you have $5,000, you just put it away into this certificate of deposit and you don't touch it, you don't add to it, you don't take it out until the end of the term. And that's one of those examples that I might use the compound interest formula for. The other 2 formulas students tend to mix up more often. They both have to do with annuities. One is called a savings annuity and the other one is called a payout annuity. You don't necessarily need to know the names of them, but you do need to know the key ideas around them. So the one thing I suggest you look for to understand the difference in how these 2 work is looking particularly at the power. So we see, does the power, is it a positive exponent or is it a negative exponent? If it's a positive exponent, the key idea around that is that we're growing our principal. An example of that might be a saving for a retirement. How this might be different than the compound interest is I am making regular contributions. So again, my principal there would be growing. So the amount of money that I have in my account continues to go up every single month because I'm adding to the principal. The payout annuity, on the other hand, has a negative exponent, which means that my principal is decreasing. I'm going to give you 2 different examples for when your principal is decreasing. One of those might be a loan. So when you have take out a loan on your house, let's say you take out a mortgage, then you would hope the amount that you owe on the house should go down every month. And the second example of when your principal would be decreasing is after you retire. So I've saved for years and years and years, but now my D is going to be the amount that I take out, right? And the amount in my account or the principal is going to decrease every single month. I suggest you watch the next video in which I'll talk about examples for each of these formulas.